What makes Ministry so fascinating? Why is this map commonly played for firefight game mode? What makes the design unique from other multiplayer maps? What does Ministry have in common with Mobile 5 vs 5 Freeway Road? The Ministry map setting is a massive office building. All players are placed right near an entrance. Insurgents are placed on the left side of the building, and the security force are placed on the right side. Instead of a possible freeway road, Ministry has a free floor players can access. Let's take a look at the map layout and a couple interesting strategies players can use in the Insurgency. Alpha Capping Point takes place in the second floor hallway. The hallway is decorated with plants and chairs. The decorative plants are useful for hiding behind them to ambush unwanted players. An interesting thing to take note is there's a lot of angles and perspective that comes to play when dealing with corners. It is said that a player can have a distinct advantage over other players by simply taking a position that is further away from a corner than the other player. Taking this position allows the player to see the enemy in their view before the enemy can see the player in his view. You can counter this advantage by throwing a grenade or a flashbang so that it reaches off the wall to the corner where a player is hiding. There are several strategies that can be used to take out players. First, ambushing players at their spawning point located near the stairways is an example of one strategy. In Ministry, you can set up a camp near the security or an insurgent stairway spawning point and catch them as they come up the stairs. Lurking is another strategy that can be used to pick off hostiles. A player can lurk from behind by entering the staircase on the opposite side of the map and pick off hostiles as the player moves through the second floor. The balcony that overlooks the lobby can also be used as a lookout point. From this position, you can spot enemies as they enter the lobby. There's two stairways located on the north side of the hallway. Players can take these stairways to enter the first floor or the basement. At the center of the second hallway, there is an open elevator door that leads to an open elevator shaft. Don't try to enter the elevator shaft because there is no elevator inside and you will fall down to your death. Bravo Cap Point is located at the lobby. It can be found in the center of the map on the first floor. The lobby is said to have almost no cover. It is recommended to have one teammate use a smoke grenade in order to capture Bravo. Grenades can be useful to take out hostiles around the corner or at the stairways. There are two stairways that will take you to the basement. Players can go outside and cap at the main entrance to the lobby. The office was located right below the balcony. Both of the security and insurgents have their own office where they store their weapon cache and their intel file. Sometimes, players can get cocky by setting up a camp somewhere in office. It is possible that players may try to camp around the corner near an office, or they can get into a good position to watch the enemy team's spawning position by prone on the benches that can be found throughout the map. Outside the Ministry building, there's a parking lot where you can find destroyed vehicles and several security vehicles. Going outside is risky because most of the time, a sniper can pick off hostiles with ease. There is a torn down hole outside that can be used to access to the underground hallway. The first floor hallway looks similar to the second floor, but it does not contain a capping point or a broken elevator door. Remember, you can still access to the basement or the second floor by using the stairways or the tunnels. A lurker can use this pathway to catch other people from the side and take out hostiles by surprise. Make sure to watch those corners. This is where game sense will come to play. Charlie's capping point is located in the garage in the basement. The garage is tricky to see because of the light and dark atmosphere that comes to play. It is best to use a flashlight to navigate your way through the parking garage. There are ruined cars and a checkpoint station that can provide players cover. Unfortunately, the player will be exposed from a variety of corners, including the back, but your front cover is not exposed. The best strategy to use when capping Charlie is to find good cover near the south side of the wall, hiding around the north side of the wall, near the stairways, or hiding right next to a garbage dumpster. There's a tunnel hallway that can connect to the opposite side of the garage. The underground tunnel leads to an outside, and the 2 stairways can take you to the lobby. One interesting exploit you can abuse in the game is by shooting directly at the billboard glass, and it is possible to take out people that are around the corner or prone at the doorway. Remember when I said there's a broken elevator door at the 2nd floor? That open elevator shaft is connected to the broken elevator door in the basement. You can throw explosives like grenade or C4 to take out unwanted players hiding in the shaft. Try not to remain stationary inside the shaft. Comparing the mobile 5 vs 5 map to first-person shooter map of Ministry is fascinating to me. Instead of a mobile freeway road, we actually get free floors and free capping points to control and firefight. Notice a pattern here? Instead of a typical map design that is shaped like a clover, we actually get an interesting map design that is shaped as a layer sub sandwich with the ingredients of a clover map design. Would anyone want to try a limited time offer of a St. Patrick's sub sandwich? This map is a symmetrical design that neither side has an advantage. It's an easy map for beginners to play, but it is hard to master. Remember, there are a couple of ways players can go to Alpha, Bravo, or Charlie. The Ministry map offers very little to no cover at most of the capping points. The most critical strategy when capping is teamwork. Without it, your team will not stand a chance in a fair fight. An interesting characteristic of this map is that it encourages variety of strategies. For example, some players may attempt to exit frag. Another example is a player can use the balcony as a lookout. This gives them a good view of lobby. There are so many strategies that you can pull off with this map that will take you lots of time to master these techniques. This is a perfect recipe for multiplayer gaming. However, I do have one minor issue with this map. This map was specifically designed for indoor close-range combat. Ministry is ill-suited for sniping. It isn't the close-range sniping that makes it difficult, but it's actually the player's scope that gives the player tunnel vision. Tunnel vision drastically narrows the player field's of vision. In other words, when using a scope, the lens only can be used for long-range engagements, but the lens does not allow you to see your surroundings. You can eliminate the tunnel vision by equipping a 2x red dot sight or use a default iron sight on the sniper rifle, such as a Moslem. I have to argue that Ministry is one of the finest multiplayer maps ever made. Although some players may argue this isn't the best multiplayer map like DE Dust 2 from Counter-Strike, but Ministry is the closest popular map it can get. This map design allows players, including clan members, to create interesting combat strategies, spots, and anything they might use in Ministry. This map encouraged people to play again and again. I hope you enjoyed this commentary, and remember, make sure to watch your back. This is Aldi Claudius, and I'm signing out. Take care.